What's up everyone, how we doing? Welcome to the CRL Season 4 draw. Lovely to see you all here. If I look down, it's just because the comments are down there, so I'm just trying to see what you're seeing, but I'll show the camera the draw. How we doing? Just give me a confirmation you can hear me in the chat. Just want to see how many we got and who we've got and if it's working properly. How dare I sit in your seat? Well, what can I say? I got promotion. Cool. People can hear me, so I'll get started with how we're gonna do this. Sorry. So we're gonna start from CRA, so the academy, and go academy tier 3, tier 2, right the way to the top to tier 1. We're then throughout the tiers, so for example we'll go academy, we'll go to pot 1 to pot 4, and then we'll pick them a constructor, and then we'll go pot 2, pot 3, we'll pick them a constructor until everyone from that tier is done, and then we'll go that way. So just for a bit of information, the academy, they will be competing in their own constructors championship, and then tier 1, 2 and 3 will have a joint constructors between them. And that's it really. Anyone need to know any more, or should we get going? What do you reckon? Everyone understand how it's going to work, yeah? Oh, Timo Werner, I wish. Yeah, we've got more people dropping in. Cool, we'll start at 3:05 then. Everyone know how we're going to do it? If you need me to repeat myself, just let me know and I'll go through it all again. But it's going to be the same as all the other draws we've done. Let's have a look. Cool, so I'm getting information from the boss man, Mr. Nathan, just to go through the draw and the constructors once again. So we will be going from academy to tier 3, tier 2, tier 1. The academy will compete in its own constructors, while tiers 1, 2 and 3 will be joint constructors over the season. The way we're going to do it, so we'll go to academy first, we'll go pot 1, pot 4, constructors, then we'll go pot 2, pot 3 and another constructors. Okay, so we'll pick 2 names from pot 1 and 4 constructors, so we'll find out which team they'll be racing in and which car and which seat they'll be in, and then we'll go from tier 2 to tier 3 at pot 2, pot 3 to calendar. Hey, that calendar's Peaky Blinders. What do you reckon? Come on. Cool, all ready to go? Everyone understand? Apologise about the sound quality as well, we were having a bit of a technical ability, but yeah. Don't worry about it, I assume that's you, noob. You'll understand as we go through. Not stone enough to understand. It wouldn't be a CRL content without noob saying he's high, would it? Cool, just give me the thumbs up when you're all ready to go and we'll start with the academy. Draper, don't take comments like that. Unfortunately my house isn't good enough. As you can see from the bin bag in the background, I still haven't unpacked and I've lived here 2 years. So, you know, just one of those things, isn't it? Right, we'll get going. Jacob, AJ Wuhan. Right, so co-head admins Nathan and Jacob, give me a quick quick confirmation, do you want me to name the pots? Do you want me to tell them which pot they're in, or should we leave it a bit of a mystery until they're pulled out? There's a reason I've got the hat on, Draper. Of course I'm not going to show the hairline. I'll tell you what, we'll leave it as a bit of a mystery and we'll get going. So, going to start with the Academy. They're already in their pots. Let's get ready to go, shall we? Let's see. So, pot number 1. Let's see who's the first name out of the hat, shall we? So first one out of the hat, we've got Hedgehog 11. First driver at the Academy, Hedgehog 11. We love to see it. We then go over to pot 4. Where is it? There it is. Give it a bit of a shake. So Hedgehog will be paired with Ghost Angel 1. So Ghost Angel 1 and Hedgehog will team up in the Academy. See what constructors. Let's see what car they'll be taking. Let's have a look. We've got, they will be in the Renault car. Hedgehog and Ghost Angel 1 in the Renault. What are we all thinking of that one? What do we think, lads? Cool, right, we'll go on to tier 2. Pot 2, my bad. Yeah, pot 1 is the fastest drivers of the tier, and pot 4 it kind of that way, yeah. Let's go pot 2. Second, so we've got the boy Murphy, one of your CRA admins. Let's see who he's teaming up with from pot 3. Just to give you a bit of a, there you go. Pot 3, so Murphy will be with Freefall 75. See what constructors they're coming from then. Which seat are they taking? They will be taking the Alfa Romeo. See if it'll focus a little bit. That'll do. The Alfa Romeo. So it's Freefall and Murphy in the Alfa Romeo. Just double check. What do you reckon? Freefall, Murphy, let me know how you're feeling about the Alfa Romeo. What do you think? Don't think Murphy's not sure if he's a fan of that one. No, it doesn't look like it. Right, we'll go back to pot 1. Bit of a, there you go. Pot 1. We've got LUC 14 Knock, or Luca Knock as us admins like to call him. He will be pairing up with hope I'm going to pronounce this right, don't want to butcher anything, but is it Gautier Le Felon? I hope all my my French people do well. Let me know how if that was pronounced properly. Let me know. I don't know if it's French. I might be complete wrong nationality, but it will be Luca Knock and Gautier Le Felon in the, where's the constructor's pot gone? There it is. They will be in the Haas. So the Haas is gone. The Haas is gone from the academy, and that'll be Luca Nock and Gautier. Not bad, not bad. Right, it's pot 2. Let's go pot 2. Pot 2, we've got Raf Bolt 2. It's got Raf Bolt 2 next out of the pot. Pot 3. So we've got Raf Bolt 2 and Mishi Joy Joy teaming up in the academy. See what team they're going to be racing for. How's everyone doing so far? We all alright? How many viewers we've got? My OBS is blocking the stream, so just let me know. So we've got Mishi Joy Joy and Raf Bolt in the Red Bull. Mishi Joy Joy and Raf Bolt 2 in the Red Bull. Right, so that was 2 and 3. Let's go back to 1. Pot number 1. Draper. 49. Gee. 49 people seeing this absolute shambles right here. Right. So we've got Ryan Mills 99 next out. Ryan Mills 99. I did, Kieran. I did. If I wasn't streaming, that would be a shambles as well. Don't worry about it. So Ryan Mills out next. Ryan Mills out next. So what was that? Pot 1. So let's go to pot 4. Wrong way. There we go. So Ryan Mills will be teaming up with Crash Gaming 96. Crash Gaming 96 and Ryan Mills are teaming up. Let's see which team they're racing for. Ryan Mills and Crash Gaming will be in the Ferrari. So Ryan Mills 99 and Crash Gaming 96 in the Ferrari. There's 1 and 4, wasn't it? Let's go 2 and 3. Give it a bit of a mix. So we've got Sniper Boy Harps from pot 2. Sniper Boy Harps will be teaming up with Reverend Melvin. Sniper Boy and Reverend Melvin will be teaming up. See what constructors we got for them. So we've got Reverend Melvin and Sniper Boy in the Williams. So Sniper Boy and Reverend Melvin are in the Williams. Just have a double check. Cool. So it was 2 and 3, wasn't it? Let's go back to 1. Let's go. So we've got, looks like Ronaldinho, but it's not. It's Ronaldinho 18. Excuse my handwriting, bit poor. They'll be teaming up with Matt Warner, CRL Matt Warner and Ronaldinho. So I know he desperately wanted that McLaren. Let's see if we can't pull it for him, shall we? We've got, I've not seen it, they're in the Racing Point. So Matt Warner and Ronaldinho are in the Racing Point. He's not got his wish, I'm afraid, Matt. Sorry about that, Matt. Sometimes it's just how it goes. Let's go to pot 2 now. Pot 2. We've got J Wills 40. J Wills 40. And from pot 3, teaming up with him, we've got MUFC Harvey 15. So J Wills and MUFC. All this abuse in the chat, I'm not liking it. Right, so we've got J Wills and MUFC Harvey in. In the Mercedes. J Wills, MUFC Harvey 15 in the Mercedes. Cool, there's only one lane left in pot 1 now. Where is it? That's pot 4. But either way, let's go pot 1. There we go. I was struggling. So pot 1. So out of that is Piero. So Piero 1987. And the one I drew earlier from pot 4 accidentally, we've got JJ Cod Vickers. So it's Piero and JJ Cod Vickers teaming up. They are in. Piero and JJ Cod Vickers are in the McLaren. Piero and JJ Cod Vickers in the McLaren. So that just leaves 2 drivers and 1 constructors left. Let's pull them out. Then we'll get on to the next one. So we've got, that just leaves us with BX37 Pro and Mean Man Moody. Leaves them in the Alpha Tauri. The Alpha Tauri. So Mean Man Moody and BX37 Pro in the Alpha Tauri. That is your Academy lineup. I'll go through it once again just to let you know. I won't be able to repeat at the end of the stream. There will be a graphic out at the end with all the lineups and all the constructors out. So I'll read them out again. So we've got Renault and Hedgehog. In Renault we've got Hedgehog 11 and Ghost Angel 1. In the Alfa Romeo we've got Freefall and Murphy. In the Haas we've got LUC 14 Knock and Gautier. In the Red Bull we've got Mishi Joyjoy and Raf Bolt 2. In the Ferrari we've got Ryan Mills 97 and Crash Gaming 96. In the Williams we've got Sniper Boy and Reverend Melvin. In the Racing Point we've got Ronaldinho and CRL Matt Warner. In the Mercedes we've got J Wills 40 and MUFC Harvey. And in the McLaren we've got Piero 1987 and JJ Cod Vickers. And then finally in the Alpha Tauri is BX37 Pro and Mean Man Moody. What do you reckon of that? We all good? What do we think? So, just going to have a bit of trivia in between just while I set up the next pots. Nothing too drastic, just gives me about 20 seconds to chuck things back in. Get the constructors back in and then I'll get these pots in. I know I've got a few people watching from work. Appreciate you being here. I'm sure your bosses don't, but some of us can be furloughed. That's what I'm saying. So, constructors back in. Get rid of these boys. So, just while I put them back in their pots, a couple of questions for you. So, just sticking with the theme of DC, shall we? Let's. So, Scottish driver David Coulthard claimed his final race victory at which event? David Coulthard's final race victory at which event? While you do that, we'll get tier 3 into their pots. Who's going to answer first? Oh, so Ferg got the correct track. Fretty got the correct date. So I'll tell you what, both of you get half a point. Not doing points anyway, but both of you get half a point. Make sure. So Ferg and Fretty will get half a point. It is Australia 2003. Australia 2003. So Ferg and Fretty both get half a point. Ferg, I tell you what, yeah, to be fair, I didn't specify it. So tell you what, Ferg, I'll be nice, I'll give you that. You can have that one. You all ready for tier 3? Christ, people born in 2003 in here. It just makes me feel old. 2003, 97 myself, but right, we'll go on to tier 3, shall we? So tier 3, so this will be same again. It'll be same again. So we'll go, but this time remember your constructors. I will not be able to remind you at the end, unfortunately. I will at the end, maybe, but I won't be able to remind you before. So just keep an eye, just keep a bit of memory on who's in your constructors, and the graphic will be out at 6 PM. So we'll go to pot 1 for tier 3. Pot 1 for tier 3. First name out in tier 3. ISRL Spunky. ISRL Spunky. Christ, the double chin came out in force there, didn't it? Put on a bit of weight during this lockdown. ISRL Spunky is the first out of the pot. He'll be teaming up with the little Juan. The little Juan. So it's Spunky and the little one. They will be in. See which constructors they're in. They are in. That's weird. Renault is out first again. So ISRL Spunky and the little one in the Renault. Spunky and the little one in the Renault. Right, pot 2 from tier 3. As he said in the chat, double relegation for Draper. It is that guy Draper. Pot 2, tier 3. So it's Draper, and he will be with Draper with Red Sky 86. Draper and Red Sky 86. I mean, let me know if you want an explanation. It's nothing interesting, but if you actually want one about the tattoo, noob, let me know. So we've got Draper and Red Sky 86 in the Williams. Draper and Red Sky 86 in the Williams. Draper and Red Sky 86 are in the Williams. Go back to pot 1. So I'll tell you what then, so before we go back to pot 1, a quick explanation. So as you can see, just do that, it might be easier. So you've got, it's my mum's birthday in Roman numerals, and then the black band sort of in ancient Roman times. You know, you see footballers as well, you see footballers wearing the black bands for sort of a sign of mourning or respect for the dead. The Romans also got them tattooed on themselves. A bit of research before I got it randomly tattooed, and that, there you go, that's the link. So it's my mum's birthday and then 2 bands, and I'll eventually get my dad's birthday as well. So there's the explanation for the tattoo, and we'll move on. We'll go to tier 1. We'll keep it short and sweet, just a quick boring old tattoo, but we'll keep it short and sweet. We'll go to pot 1 again. So we've got Killer J. Got Killer J. Killer J. Thank you very much, noob. Cheers, boys. Appreciate it. And noob, it didn't hurt. Didn't, obviously quite a fleshy arm, but doesn't hurt as much as people say it will. So you're all good. So we've got Killer J. Going back to the draw. Bit of a sidetrack. Killer J will be with F1 HL Dat Roland. So Killer J and Dat Roland, they will be in the Alfa Romeo. F1 HL Dat Roland and Killer J are in the Alfa Romeo. Panda, you are one of those 3. I'll tell you what, Harv, I've just seen that. Harv, everyone here watching, if Harv wins the CRC1 championship, I will get a tattoo. I will get a small cone tattoo somewhere on my body. Obviously not visible, but I will have it somewhere on my body. There's about 50 people have seen this, so I can't back out like I usually do. If Harv wins the championship, I'll get the tattoo. It gives you a bit of motivation, Harv. Bit of motivation for you, Harv, there, you see? We'll go pot 2 now. Murph, leave the hairline alone. Come on now. Right, pot 2. So we've got Tomo Tip Top 31. Tomo Tip Top 31. Tomo Tip Top 31 will be teaming up with Tomo Tip Top and Kogataz. Tomo Tip Top and Kogataz are going to be teaming up in tier 3. Which car are they going to be driving in? So Kogataz and Tomo Tip Top are in the Ferrari. Tomo Tip Top and Kogataz are in the Ferrari. Go back to pot 1. So we've got 4-star. So 4-star. And pot 4, we've got Der Luxi. So 4-star and Der Luxi. Four-star and Der Luxi are in the Racing Point. 4-star reunited with the Racing Point. I believe he was in the Racing Point last season. I'm not sure. Might be wrong, let me know. But 4-star and Der Luxi are in the Racing Point. Go back to tier 2 now. Tier 2, pot 2. Sorry. Krago 82. Krago 82. Krago 82 will be with the Academy winner last season, Warrior Huntsman. So Krago 82 and Warrior Huntsman are teaming up in tier 3. And they will be in the Haas. Krago 82 and Warrior Huntsman in the Haas. Next up, we'll go back to pot 1. We've got, can't even see that, can you? VFL Faker. VFL Faker will be teaming up with Arjako 1878. Arjako 1878 and VFL Faker are teaming up in tier 3. And then we've got VFL Faker and Arjako are in the Alpha Tauri. Arjako and VFL Faker in the Alpha Tauri. Back to pot 2. We've got Kieran 2014. Kieran 2014. See who he's going to be teaming up with. Kieran 2014 and JD 1906, I believe. JD and Kieran 2014. They are in, so Kieran and JD, they are in the Red Bull. They are in the Red Bull car. So JD 1906 and Kieran are in the Red Bull in tier 3. Last couple of names now, so we've got 3 more names left. So we've got No Fandangle, No Fandangle, and so No Fandangle and Gavin Poynton, or Poynton, Gavin Poynton, or Fandangle. They will be in 2 cars left. What do we think? They are in the, so Gavin Poynton and No Fandangle were in the McLaren. Gavin Poynton, No Fandangle in the McLaren. Which just leaves 2 people. Leaves 2 people. We've got RLH Fretty 52. RLH Fretty 52 is teaming up with the only name left. It is the man himself, Makoni. Makoni and RLH Fretty are teaming up in that Mercedes car. So Marconi and RLH Fretti 52 in the Mercedes. How are we all feeling about all them? What do we think? Go through them again. I'll go through them again. So we've got, in the Renault, we've got ISRL Spunky and the Little Juan. In the Williams, we've got That Guy Draper and Red Sky 86. In the Alfa Romeo, we've got F1HL Dat Roland and Killer 84J. In the Ferrari, we've got Kogataz and Tomo Tip Top. In Racing Point, we've got Forstar and Deluxey. In the Haas, we've got Craigo and Warrior Huntsman. In AlphaTauri, we've got VFL Faker and R Jacko. In Red Bull, we've got JD and Kirant. In McLaren, we've got Gavin Poynton and Noah Fandangle. And then finally in the Mercedes, we've got Marconi and RHL Fretti. So we'll read out a list at the end, won't be able to remind you, but we've got the constructors going back in the pot. What do we all think of your teams from tier 3? Everyone seems happy. Everyone seems happy. Call you McCoy. I'll call you George. That's fine. I'll call you George from now on. Let's get a question for you lot. So we'll do a track question. So at what circuit was the European Grand Prix held at in 1997? So the European Grand Prix in 1997, which track was it at? I'll tell you what. I need to look it up myself, don't I? Fretti's got it. So it is Jerez. Fretti has got it right. What I know, I can only go off what I've got on the website, and it says Jerez in Spain. So Fretti got that. So justice for Fretti has been served. Justice for Fretti has been served. So should have been doing this really, but no, Fretti has got it. Fretti got it with Jerez, or well, I can't really do the accent, but you know, Jerez. There you go, Jerez. Either one is spelt hell. But yeah, so that's 1 for Ferg and 1 for Fretti. So, are we ready for tier 2? Are we ready for tier 2? Well, tell you what, we'll go anyway. Right. So, tier 2, we'll go into pot 1. Pot 1, tier 2. The first name out is Strauss P01. Strauss P01 is the first name out of tier 2. That's constructors. Why am I picking constructors right now? Got lucky. Pot 4. So Strauss is with Alex TG 270903. So Strauss and Alex TG, I'll call him. Strauss and Alex TG. They are in the Williams car. Strauss and Alex are in the Williams car. Strauss and Alex are in the Williams. Next up from pot 2, we've got the tier 2 champion last season, Sadistic King. Sadistic King, the champion from last season. Okay, so Williams, so Strauss and Alex are paired with Draper and Red Sky. So we'll go back to this. So we've got Sadistic King and Captain Nick 14. So Sadistic King and Captain Nick 14, a very solid lineup. Which team are they in? Unfortunately, I'm not getting my wish, but Sadistic King and Captain Nick are in the Renault. Sadistic King and Captain Nick in the Renault. Go back to pot 1. We've got the boy that's watching from his exam. It's V-Mark. V-Mark, one of the newcomers to the league, as well as Alex, sorry. So we've got V-Mark. He is teaming up with says V-Mark and Kyle C 619. Kyle C 619 and V-Mark. He wants anything but Merc. Let's have a look. See if we can give him that. So that's V-Mark and Kyle C 619 are in the Haas. V-Mark and Kyle C 619 are in the Haas. Tell you what, loads of people from tier 2 have just breathed out. We're all relieved that we're not in the Haas, but Mark and Kyle are in the Haas. So we've got from pot 2, we've got KXI 7. KXI 7 is teaming up with another strong team. KXI 7 and Jay Hartnell. KXI 7 and Jay Hartnell. They are in the... So Jay Hartnell and KXI 7 are in the Racing Point. Jay Hartnell and KXI 7 in the Racing Point. Go back to pot 1. We've got the man himself, Godly Noob. Godly Noob is out of the pot. He is teaming up with Jamie Robertson 11. Godly Noob and Jamie Robertson 11 are teaming up in, let's see. So you don't want the Alfa Romeo. Godly Noob and Jamie Robertson are in the Alfa Romeo. You just couldn't write it, boys. You couldn't write it. You could not write it. You could not write it, could you? Noob, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Noob. Oh. We'll move on to pot 2. Christ. So we've got Tobe 0310. So it's Tobes is teaming up with Tobes and the man himself, Pheasant Plucker. Tobes and Pheasant Plucker. I agree with you, Murphy. Someone clip it. Action of the Year award. Will give it me. Deserve an award, don't I? But we've got Tobes and Pheasant Plucker. Tobes and Pheasant Plucker are in the Ferrari. Tobes and Pheasant Plucker in the Ferrari. Tobes and Pheasant Plucker in the Ferrari. Again, solid team. So we've got, well, what do you know? You've got the man, the myth, the legend, the real DC. You've got myself. I'm not the real DC anymore. CRL real DC. Sorry about that. And my teammate from pot 4 is Era Voice. CRL real DC and Era Voice. Which team are they going to be in? They are in the Alpha Tauri. So real DC and Era Voice are in the Alpha Tauri. The Alpha Tauri for myself and Era Voice. I'll take the Alpha Tauri. It's not a car I've been in. And next up we've got Claire PR. So Claire PR. Claire PR is with Cole Paradox. So it's Cole Paradox and Claire PR. Cole Paradox and Claire PR are in the McLaren. So McLaren team is Cole Paradox and Claire PR. Were they already teammates? There we go. They'll know each other. They'll know each other well. The returning duo. We've got next up Big Balls Bulls. My favourite name in the league. So it's Big Balls and Liverpool fan. So Big Balls and Liverpool fan. There's only two cars left. Big Balls and Liverpool fan are in the Mercedes. Big Balls and Liverpool fan are in the Mercedes. So we've got someone calling it in the chat. That's what we like to see. Well, you're my favourite person, but Big Balls is the favourite name, I'm afraid. So that just leaves us with 2 people. Dragon on Speed. So we've got Dragon on Speed with the man himself, Jar Williams. So Dragon on Speed and Jar Williams. There's only one team left that it could be. It's the Red Bull. So Dragon on Speed and Jar Williams are in the Red Bull. We'll go through tier 2 once more just in case anyone missed it. But we've got in the Williams, we've got Strauss and Alex. In the Renault, we've got Sadistic King and Captain Nick. In the Haas, we've got V-Mark and Kyle C. In the Racing Point, we've got Jay Hartnell and KXI. In the Alfa Romeo, we've got Godly Noob and Jamie Robertson. I'm sorry. We've got in the Ferrari, Tobes and Pheasant Plucker. In the Alpha Tauri, it's myself and Era Voice, so Real DC and Era Voice. In the McLaren, you've got Cole Paradox and Claire PR. In the Mercedes, you've got Big Balls and Liverpool Fan. And then finally, in the Red Bull, you have Dragon on Speed and Jar Williams. Let's have another question, shall we? See what we got. Cool. Another question. How many races did Michael Schumacher's brother Ralph win? How many races did Michael Schumacher's brother Ralph, so Ralph Schumacher, how many races did he win? Do Wills hit it? Do Will hit it with 6? Do Will hit it right on the head with 6? So he won 6 races. Do Will got it correct. So Do Will was first. I know you said 6-2, Nathan, but Do Will was first, I'm afraid, mate. Unfortunately, on my screen it says Do Will was first. So, right. Time for the big time. The moment most people have been waiting for. I'm not in this tier anymore. Don't care about it. I'm joking. Right. We'll go. Pot 1. Pot 1 is... It is CRL Ferg. CRL Ferg is first out of the tier 1 pot. Who is he teaming up with? Okay, so we've got 2 CRLs together. We've got CRL Ferg and CRL Panda. I'm sure they will both like that. CRL Panda and CRL Ferg are first out of the pot. So CRL Ferg and CRL Panda. I've got their constructors here. If you were to choose, which one wouldn't you want? Ferg, which constructors? Ferg and Panda, what constructors don't you want? I've got it right, I've got it in my hand. Got it right here. No Renault. Ferg doesn't want Renault. Is Panda still here? He's not, but Ferg and Panda are in the Racing Point. I believe Ferg was in that last season. Ferg and Panda in the Racing Point. Ferg returns to his Racing Point car. Can he better second in that championship? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ferg. At least. So we've got next out the pot. We've got Het Boompje. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. Het Boompje. I hope so. There we go. So CRL Ferg and Panda and the Racing Point are teamed with KXI, Jay Hartnell, 4-star and Deluxi, which is a very solid team. Second team out of tier 1, we've got Het Boompje. I hope I'm pronouncing it right yet again. He's teaming up with, gonna say Jay Lawler just because the X, but I'm Jay Lawler. So Het Boompje and Jay Lawler, they are in the Het Boompje and Jay Lawler are in the Haas. So Het Boompje and Jay Lawler are in the Haas. Go back to pot 1. Oh, the championship winner last season, CRL Do Will. CRL Do Will. He is teaming up with okay, so hold on, give me a sec. So Jay Lawler and Het Boompje in the Haas are teaming up with V-Mark, Kyle C, Craigo and Warrior. So we've got Do Will and got Do Will and Dane H 1994. Dane H 1994 and Do Will. And their constructors. There we go. They are in the So Do Will back in his car against Ferg in the Alpha Tauri. So Do Will and Dane in the Alpha Tauri. We'll go to pot 2. Oh wait, Jacob, tell me who they're pairing up with. Tell me who they're teaming up with, Jacob. Okay, so in the Alpha Tauri it's Do Will, the Dane, myself, Real DC, Era Voice, Faker and R Jacko. Do Will. We'll go to pot 2. Pot 2. Pot 2, we've got Faxland. Got Faxland in pot 2. He is with Alex Ham 44. So Faxland and Alex Ham 44. And they are going to be in. They are in the Williams car. So that's Faxland and Alex Ham 44. Faxland and Alex Ham 44 in the Williams. Jacob, teammates please. It'll just be 2 minutes, find out who's in the Williams. So Faxland and Alex Ham are teaming up with That Guy Draper, Red Sky, Strauss and Alex in the Williams for the Constructors Championship. Some very, very solid teams coming up here. So next up from pot 1 is It's Louis Ladd. Louis Ladd from pot 1. We've got Louis Ladd pairing up with Very 119. So Louis Ladd and Very 119. They are in the Renault. So Louis Ladd and Very 119 are in the Renault. So Louis Ladd and Very 119 in the Renault. Give me a couple of seconds for the chat to catch up and I'll let you know who their teammates are in tier 2 and 3. So their teammates. So Louis Ladd, Very 119 team up with Spunky, Little One, Sadistic and Captain Nick in the Renault. Let's go to the next driver out. It is one of the head admins. It's CRL AJ Wuhan, or I Wuhan. AJ Wuhan teaming up with AJ Wuhan and Adam Dixon 03. So AJ Wuhan and Adam Dixon 03. Right, so I've got the team in my hand. I see you two in the chat, who do you not want? So AJ Wuhan and Adam Dixon, who do you not want? So AJ doesn't want Red Bull. Adam, any preference? Adam wants the Merc, no Ferrari. They are in the Alfa Romeo. AJ Wuhan and Adam Dixon are in the Alfa Romeo. That might be something to cheer Noob up. Noob might be a bit more happier about that one. Not many names left now. We've got another CRL. It's CRL Harv. Oh, so Alfa Romeo, sorry. So we've got AJ Wuhan, Adam Dixon, Godly Noob, Jamie Robertson, Killer J and Roland in the Alfa Romeo. Out the pot again, sorry, was CRL Harv. CRL Harv. He's teaming up with a CRL team yet again, CRL Steiny. CRL Steiny and CRL Harv. Harv's taken it. You've taken his teammate Ferg, he's taken your Steiny. Harv, we'll do it for you as well. Who do you not want? Constructors. Who do you not want? Let me know who you don't want, Harv and Shiny. Which constructors don't you want? Right, they don't want to say. Right, they are on the... They're in the McLaren. So Harv and Steiny are in the McLaren. Harv and Steiny in the McLaren. Next up, CRL Nathan JB. Another one of the three head admins. He is teaming up with ISRL Farrell Fury. Keep forgetting. In the McLaren, it's Claire PR, Cole Paradox, No Fandangle, and Gavin Poynton. You've got CRL Nathan and ISRL Farrell Fury. Next up, final ones, we've got, never mind, we need their constructors, my bad. We've got them in the, there's plenty of people returning to their old cars, in the Mercedes. Nathan is in the Mercedes again. So Nathan JB and ISRL Farrell Fury are in the Mercedes car. They are in the Mercedes car. Nathan JB and Farrell Fury. Jacob, let me know. Teammates, teams. Okay, so the Mercedes team for CRL Season 4, 1, 2 and 3, tiers 1, 2 and 3 are Nathan, Farrell Fury, Big Balls, a Liverpool fan, Fretty and Marconi. Next out, it is iNemo. iNemo is next out of the pot. He is teaming up with, it is Nemo and Krishna. Bit of an Easter egg. Won't be able to see it, but it's in lowercase, just for you, Krishna, just for you. Put you in lowercase, just for you. They will be in the, so there's two left. There is the Red Bull and there is the Ferrari. Red Bull and the Ferrari. I know Nemo was in the Ferrari last year. Does he want it again? Does he want the Ferrari again? Are we ready to pick the constructors? He wants Red Bull. He wants Red Bull. So one of, oh, okay. One of them wants Red Bull and one of them wants Ferrari. It is the, it's the Red Bull. It is the Red Bull. So Nemo and Krishna are in the Red Bull. Nemo and Krishna in the Red Bull. Which just leaves 2 people for your CRL Season 4. Let me double check. So you've got, give it a second, it has gone, but I know exactly who it is. So it is Jeroen Visser and AUR Indian Jesus are in the, where's the constructors pot? So Jeroen Visser and AUR Indian Jesus are left in the Ferrari. ARO Indian Jesus and Jeroen Visser are in the Ferrari team. Indian Jesus and Jeroen Visser. Let's go for a reminder of tier 1. Unless Jacob, you want to send me the whole list, or do you want to wait for the graphic to come out? I'll read out tier 1 anyway. Okay, so sorry, Red Bull, they go with Dragon on Speed, Jar Williams, Kirant and JD. So it's Nemo, Krishna, Dragon, Jar Williams, Kirant and JD. And in the Ferrari it's AUR Indian Jesus, Jeroen Visser, Tomo Tiptop, Cobra Tags, Tobes and Pheasant Plucker. So, co-head admin has said to wait for the graphic, but I will go through tier 1 once more. And then I'll do one more question and we'll get a decider, because I believe we've got 3 people on 1 point. So that's Ferg, Do Will and Fretty. Unsure if he's still here, but we'll go again. So in the Racing Point, we've got Ferg and Panda. In the Haas, we've got Het Bumpia and Jay Lawler. In the Alpha Tauri, we've got Do Will and Dane H 1994. In the Williams, we've got Faxland and Alex Ham. In the Renault, we've got Louis Ladd and Very. In the Alfa Romeo, we've got AJ Wuhan and Adam Dixon. We've got McLaren with CRL Harv and CRL Steiny. In the Mercedes, we've got CRL Nathan JB and ISRL Feral Fury. In the Red Bull, we've got iNuno and CRL Krishna, and in the Ferrari, it is Indian Jesus and Jeroen Visser. So we'll do one more. We'll do a question. We'll do one more question. Let's see what question we can get. Let's get a different. Let's try and get a difficult. Make it a cone one. We can make it a cone one if you want to make us. If you want it to be a cone one. So I know Do Will came in late. I can't remember about Ferg, but I'm not sure if he can remember. The question, the cone themed question is in season 1 of Cone. Season 1. So I know majority of people weren't here. It was just 20 of us in a small little league in Cone. I know Do Will joined late, but which car was I in? Which constructor did I race for? Which constructor did the Real DC race for in Cone Season 1? It's the fastest between Do Will and Ferg for the winner of the quiz. There is a correct answer on the screen, but are we doing Do Will and Ferg fastest or not? They're not here. That means Harv gets the point. Don't think they're here. Harv gets the point. We'll call it a tie then. 4-way tie for the cone points. So thanks very much everyone for tuning in to the CRL Season 4 draw. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like your teams, and we're looking forward to a great season. Cheers guys.